So that you can see how items can interact in a transaction, we are going to create a sample invoice and include the items we create in it. To start out, let's create a new invoice by going to the Customer drop-down menu and select Create Invoice. We will select Aaron Davies Remodel as the job to be invoiced, and the first item we will add is the service item we created in the last session. Now let's go back to our item list and create an inventory part to add to our invoice. We will click on the item button and select New, and then select Inventory Part from the drop-down menu for type. If you just finished the service item session, you will notice this window has several more fields that can be populated. The reason for this is inventory has additional accounting needs, since not only are quantities and dollars tracked, but when inventory is first purchased, it is an asset, and then when it is sold, both the sales dollars and cost of the inventory, commonly referred to cost of goods sold, are recognized. Many of the fields are the same as for a service item, such as item name, sub-item, unit of measure, sales price, tax code, and income account, but new fields such as manufacturer's part number, cost, the cost of goods sold account, preferred vendor, and inventory information such as asset account, reorder point, on hand, and total value are included. Let's create a new item called Kitchen Sink Deluxe, which will be not a sub-item of anything else and has a manufacturer's part number of XYZ123. The unit of measure will be each, and the cost will be $200, and the cost of goods sold account will be the default account 50100, which is also called cost of goods sold. The preferred vendor will be a Custom Kitchens of Bayshore. The price we will sell it at will be $400, and the item will not be taxable, and the income account will be 40140, materials income. The asset account used when the Kitchen Sink Deluxe is purchased will be 12100. That's the inventory asset account. The reorder point will be 3, which represents the inventory level that will trigger a reminder to us to order more of these items. Reminder notice preferences were covered in Lesson 3. The on-hand and total value fields only apply if you are cutting into inventory quantities and values at a certain point in time. Once activity is consummated for an item, these fields are no longer active, so they must be completed before you start using an item in transactions. For our purposes, we're going to leave these fields blank. Once you have completed the fields desired, then you can say OK and the item is saved. I am now going to add this item to our invoice. Let's go on to the next item to create, which is a non-inventory part.